What's up?
Welcome to Speakeasy After Hours.
He's my number one. Cody's going out on a limb here.
If you're new here,
What episode is this, by the
but
way?
we don't know what it
What
is.
episode number is this?
We don't
That's a
know.
good question.
Do we know an episode number?
Have any idea what episode this is?
No, we don't have a minute. I don't know. It's been a lot.
Do you know what date you guys started? Oh,
I should smell this. Wait, can we take 1 sec to talk about what we did on Tuesday?
Absolutely.
Just like
yeah.
3 minutes, 5 minutes. It was awesome. The
Yeah,
group,
it was great.
well, part of the group, or I don't know, some of us went to North of Bourbon, which is a bourbon bar in Germantown, Louisville, and had a pairing dinner with some bourbons from Jim Beam and Freddie No, the master distiller of Jim Beam. He's responsible for all the liquid that comes out there, I think. Talked and told us a little bit about some stuff. We had some old stuff, some new stuff, and a little in between. And the food was awesome. The bourbon was awesome. Overall, great experience. They're going to do it regularly, about every 4 to 6 weeks, with other distilleries, and I'm totally intrigued. It was so much fun.
We drank bourbon from a bowling pin.
I was just
The
getting
bowling
ready to
pin
say,
from the late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah.
I think they misdated it, saying it was 70s, but, you know.
You think we drank 40-year-old stuff, 50-year-old stuff?
Yeah, I think it was from late 60s.
that's crazy.
I mean, it was good.
Yeah.
And but anyway, we had a great time. A little road trip. Not much open in Germantown on a Tuesday, but
Especially
I would like to go down there again and eat at that place and eat one of their regular dinners off their menu.
Right.
The bar was exceptionally
Yeah.
cool.
that is a definition of a bourbon bar. A lot of places say they're a bourbon bar, and you can go buy most of what they have at any given liquor store. I mean, and that's fine. You still are a bourbon bar, but you know they are what they carry and their expertise is.
total.
It's amazing how small that place really is.
So this is 62.
This is episode 62.
Episode 62.
This is episode 62.
So that's 62 weeks. Then.
62 weeks going all the way back to the very first one in the dungeon upstairs.
The upstairs dungeon.
Is that right? But I mean that was filmed on just cell phones. You guys weren't even around.
Yeah. One with the most video views was done on the phone upstairs.
Is that the
Yeah,
one
lighting
time
match
out of
that. Yeah.
Huh?
We can go back there.
Which one did?
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
I think we need to do it.
Anyway, super cool. And if you go to North of Bourbon, it's an awesome spot. Huh?
Probably the rabbit, or the Old Forester, or the rabbit hole, wasn't it?
The most one.
Yeah, it was Old Forester line up. The rabbit hole was a little bit later on. That's super sweet smell.
I haven't even smelled it.
You do.
Mmm.
Jim didn't go low.
You had some earlier today, mixed with nothing.
Lies.
At your home.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just curious.
I'm an adult.
The other side's curious how Dan Halen lives. Like, I want to know. You just sitting around drinking bourbon at your house, or you know,
It's like a spring
you go to
floral.
a friend's house? I'm always curious how people drink their bourbon.
Yeah, in that. From the fireplace. Poach three.
Gas. Or real
That.
wood.
Poach three.
Cow dung.
Cat dogs.
That's very floral.
That's what I
Lilac.
deep fruity smell. Floral.
The florals translate to the palate.
I haven't tasted it yet.
Tastes like a saddlebag.
That's what Jordan was like. Granny saddlebag.
Yeah, I don't like this as much though.
It reminds me of the 60s Jim Beam. And
Sort of.
but the flavor.
Sort of, but it's sort of, but the youngness. There's like a, I don't know. This to me does not scream by me.
The nose.
The news.
Thank you. I'm still there. Can't get past it. The nose is so much more intense than the palate. You know?
63 episodes has changed Doug's voice. Okay.
Let me take another hit. Thank you. No, I mean, I get so much more out of the nose than I do when I taste it.
I'll tell you what, man.
It's not horrible.
I just know what I like.
Mm-hmm.
That's just not something.
That's not it.
I don't know. There's a lot of things that's hard for me to describe other than sometimes I'll drink something and go, man, it's just not there for me because it just has, it doesn't have all these things that I really can hit on. I don't, if I drink this more often, I'd probably be able to pick more things out of it, but I just, I don't know. That's not.
To me, I hate to put it in the category of the rabbit hole, but it's like the rabbit hole. I don't think it's.
Yeah, it's like licking a rabbit's hole. Where the raisinettes come out.
The little
I don't think it's very bold. I think it's a young
black peas.
Not to be confused with the black
My
peas.
dog loves them.
Let's try number B.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that.
I don't know.
No,
Matt's moving this right along so he can get some roast.
There's nothing there.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah, no show.
I put both of those kind of in the same category.
Cabin still.
There's nothing
What is that? I mean,
there.
Caliber.
who even brought the bottles? We don't
Yeah,
even know where
told
this
that.
shit came from.
So 2 of them DP brought, and we just told them to randomly pick them off.
Oh, you picked a random bottle from where?
Here.
Off the shelf? So we've likely had at least one.
Likely had one.
And neither of these are the sweet mashed rye, so they didn't get it off your desk. Because I would like that.
That's something. It's not alcohol.
Well, I've not tasted it yet. I'll bet you.
A little tea.
See what you get, buddy.
I don't know. 1 and 2 are
Almost
not.
Nothing on the bottom. Nothing here. You get, like I get a little, almost burnt butterscotch, just real subtle.
That's too much, Eddie.
Oh, come on, man.
No, wait till you taste it.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
I'm
I'm trying to
kidding.
give you a heads up. Don't go there.
I'm kidding.
Save it for the pork chop, man.
To each their own.
I can't smell anything.
Out of the 2,
So we don't all have COVID, right?
No, because I'm smelling other things.
Honestly, the taste of B, I don't mind that much.
I haven't tasted it yet.
but it's.
It's got a little raisin on there. A little raisin.
You get raisin?
A little bit. If you do that.
Oh, you're talking about the catback.
I think this is a young.
I think A and B both are. I think they're close in age. B is hotter for sure.
Yeah.
smelling out of the Karen.
It's really
cold.
cold.
It is hard.
I'm gonna say 100. I'm gonna say the first one was 80 and the second one's 100.
I'm gonna have to take it. I'll put some stuff on the smoker. Just bring it. All right, here I go.
ERB.
Does that work by Wi-Fi or Bluetooth? That temperature gauge. Is it really? Yeah.
Close your eyes.
That is so rad.
He fucking saw it. He looked right at it.
Yeah, but I was actually looking at the wire. But, hey, I can be in the elevator and pull it up.
That is
Yeah, but we
neat as
didn't
hell.
land on the moon. Correct.
Not in that
Second
rickety ass
time
thing
anyway.
Gus Grissom was in. I promise you.
Check his smoker for peyote on his phone.
Because there's nothing there,
Why
man. There's
Why
nothing
did,
there.
why did Neil Armstrong give the president of the Netherlands a fake moon rock?
Because he didn't know any better. He ran out of the real
He
ones.
was supposed to be up there.
I know, but what
Maybe
you think?
he
He
thought
just
they
filled a
wouldn't like
fucking
check it out,
satchel
man.
full of moon rock?
I don't know. I would.
You don't just fill a duffel bag full of moon rock and just start to give out shit. I mean, you run out. You run out.
You're the only person there. Why wouldn't you take a whole bunch of shit?
They did.
Been there, dude. Been there.
And they were actually afraid of what would happen when the moon rocks would come in contact with oxygen. I mean, if you have knowledge of chemistry, you look at the first column of the periodic table, you go down that column, those metals by themselves will just spontaneously burst into flame. All right?
I
So
believe
they
it,
were
but I don't
worried
think
about
it.
what the moon rocks might do. They didn't know what sort of
Some of
substance.
the rock on the moon will do that?
No, it won't.
Oh, okay.
They were
They
afraid
didn't
that
know.
it would. And
Oh,
so they
okay,
were taking
okay.
extra precautions.
So they were like, hey, I just take this rock from Utah and say it came from there. You can't really bring shit back from space.
And they insured it for how much?
$18 million.
Half
$500,000?
$500,000?
Times worth how much?
$70. And I can't believe a rock costs that much in Utah.
Alright.
To be honest with you.
No meteor.
We'll save this discussion for another day. We'll have a-
Speakeasy after hours conspiracies.
We
Man, we're gonna have something to do every night of the week.
I'm
if we keep
telling
this
you.
shit up.
I'm only 20 minutes away. I don't mind driving down here every night. I'm good.
What kind of distance can we get on your drone, honey?
What kind of jet?
Can we get it to the moon?
It's not gonna make it, man. It's gonna take 82,000 batteries to get there.
It's only 200,000 miles.
I got caramel and raisin on too.
Yeah.
So far,
When you
bees.
shoot for the moon.
Bees lead A for me.
Let's say you had a drone that could go to the moon. Right?
Yeah.
You're not going to shoot at the moon. You need to shoot where the moon's going to be in about 4.5 days.
Okay. And computers figure all that shit out.
Sometimes you do a little,
It's all math.
gimlock.
Can you imagine what they were doing back in the 50s and 60s?
A lot of calculations.
With a slide
Yeah,
with a
I know
slide rule.
exactly what they were doing. They were renting a sound studio in New Mexico, dude.
Black curtains and shit. They've got the
They,
corners.
you know what? They started to figure it out, and they're like, we can't get this trash can to the fucking moon.
Get Huddy over here with his camera. Let's film this shit.
We can do it, man.
That's why the flag moves, right?
Let's
Because
land on the
AC
moon
came
again.
on.
In my studio.
Yeah, we could do it.
I talk with to recreate
Get a
the
green
moon
screen.
stage.
You got a green screen?
I
And
actually had
do
a
a bourbon
big
video from the moon.
That'll work.
ultra blue.
Well, hey, y'all, we are live from the moon.
Let's do it.
Do a bourbon review on the moon.
That could be a good way to get Jackie's icon here
I'm
finally.
telling you, let's
Like
do
Jackie.
that. Stacy, what do you think of that?
Stacey, you want to do a bourbon review from the moon?
They might have a moon
It's gonna
studio.
be our 64th episode.
You got a moon studio?
I can make it a moon.
We can turn it into anything.
We can do it. I'm sure Caleb can do it. Right, Caleb? You can do it. Okay, I still haven't
Film it
decided
all
on
at a
it yet.
faster speed and then run it normal. It'll look like we're doing.
Gravity. No gravity.
No gravity.
People talking about why the flag was erect with no wind. That's because they freaking put a post out to make it look like that. They had a post
You mean in New Mexico they did
Beavis
that?
and Butthead, man.
Wait, you mean in New Mexico they made it stand out straight?
They
Or on the moon?
On the moon.
They
On the
dusted
moon.
the flag with Viagra.
They made the flag where it was like totally like
gonna be
direct out.
But it had a little wrinkles in it.
And there's obviously no wind on the moon.
So,
So people, the conspiracy people are saying, what in the hell, why is the flag standing straight up with no wind?
Well, because
You
there's no
idiots.
gravity to pull it down, or no? Or they
Oh,
put a
God.
pole in
There's
it.
gravity on it.
They put an elbow.
He's been dying. He's been dying to say that hat's boiling. He's like, what does he always say?
Science bitches.
It's science, bitch.
But on the moon, it's 1/6 of that gravity. Science bitches.
there you go.
So there's a dowel rod in the flag on the moon.
1/6. So let me do the math real quick. If you weighed 180 pounds, you'd weigh only 30.
Yes. Now think about this. Get on the moon and bring a basketball and set up your basketball court like it is on the Earth. 10 foot high, okay, 100 foot long, 50 wide. Now, you go for a shot. You're going for a layup.
Oh my God.
And you throw it to Mars.
You jump from the other free throw line.
You jump and you're probably like, oh shit, I'm above the rim now.
Oh my God. Space Jam. How fun would that be?
Literally.
Well,
Space
your goal would have to be 60 feet instead of 10 feet.
No.
So
I
it's
want,
compensated.
I want you, no
Yeah, yeah.
compensating. You have to play on that court. So if you jump and you're like, oh
Just
shit,
fast
I'm
and freaking
5
fast.
times higher than
You got to
the
jump
rim.
less. You just got to like.
You got to finesse it.
You would
Yeah,
figure it
Space
out
Jam.
pretty quick though after a couple
Maybe.
times after you hit
You better
splattered
take
all
a
over the
fuckload of
basketball.
basketballs though, because that shit takes a kick. You can't run to the end of the driveway.
That's right. One step and you're like, well, here we go.
You better be tethered, right? I mean, you can't play basketball untethered on the moon. You got to be
You could.
tethered.
You could. I mean,
Foolish.
you jump a little higher, not 6 times.
But
I
you
mean,
can
there's
still come
it's a
down,
square
but just a
term.
little bit longer.
yes, exactly.
Man.
It would
Well, there's only one way to find out, boys. Episode 64.
We're going there.
Okay, Matt's hungry. Here's letter C. Number C. I'm hungry.
Lepers.
We know it's Springville.
Robert F. Henderson, my own.
He's your own.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Why'd I do that?
You used to do
I
it.
know. Son of a bitch.
I'd be a
Daughter, too.
We tried him some shit and got some shit.
I'm right. Jordan bought me five.
What?
If we stole a test from 6,
That's really taking a back turn.
I can get close. All right. This tastes like water to me. This is way watered down. What is this?
Smells like skull.
Skull Bandits.
Yeah.
Skull Bandits and coffee grounds.
Maybe somebody found it in a restaurant.
See?
Y'all are wrong. There's nothing complex about this.
No, I get like
Oh,
skull
God.
going out. With that
Premium's
bit
a
of cherry.
fuel, isn't it?
No, but not like just a little bit of cherry skull. I have no idea.
Damn.
Guys, this is
I-
weird.
I
what
thought-
is that?
Can't
That's
wait to get
water.
there.
I thought the third one would be kind of like, oh, here's
hoping-
the Weller.
It's very watered down. Does this taste watered down?
I know
That
what
means
you're
A and B are
I don't
good ones.
trust them either. They said it says premium on the label.
It-
Is it a bourbon? Can
Okay.
you tell us that?
If C is that shitty, that means
We
these
don't
two
know.
right here are some
Huh?
premium shit.
We do
And we just fucked up on them.
Right, right, cherry guys. No,
They would put premium on that shit too.
I smell nothing.
Very weak nose.
Smell it. Yeah, taste it.
Congratulations, I smell 1 grain of sawdust in this whole thing.
I'll tell you what, B's
Out of all
B
the-
is really turning
looking
me on.
better, isn't it? There's a
Go
little,
from C and then go back and smell B again.
yeah.
Automatically, it's the most complex of the bunch.
That felt like mouthwash.
don't know. A and B.
A
A and B
A
are
and B
similar
are
to
both
me.
complex in
A and
different
B are
ways.
similar.
That's hard to
Lots of
drink.
butterscotch now on
That's
that.
hard to drink.
What C is?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's not hard to drink. It's just let.
Nothing there.
Well, it's hard to be let down when you don't know what it is in the first place. It'd be different if you were like, oh,
There ain't much more when you taste it.
it's a bottle you've been looking for forever, and then it would be a letdown. When we
Well,
have no clue what it
I
is.
was anticipating 3 bourbons. Quality in my mind. Well, that was a mistake. Weird. Wild stuff.
I mean,
So,
C
C is
doesn't
my
even
number
have a
3.
smell.
You didn't
B-
give it a number 4.
B got a lot
I
more of a
would've got-
smell also
I
as it
don't
stayed
even
in
want-
glass.
I think you could drink a whole bottle of C and not get drunk.
I couldn't drink a whole lot.
If you really dig deep,
Plain pork
Put
chop.
lemon wedge in there called tea.
if you really smell, if you smell really hard, you'll smell alcohol, but
You'll smell that one thing of salt.
We'll call it a short island iced tea.
What do you smell in it?
I'm getting a watermelon.
Watermelon.
So I got a skull, like a little bit of just a touch of cherry skull in with it. Like the wintergreen long cut.
Yeah.
Like that. What?
And you must have a pretty good nose.
And the mint from the wintergreen.
Mint?
Yeah. No oak, no musky.
No,
Just
any char
that's
wood
just
at
my
all.
hand.
Hey, next you have one of those stands where you can put dry red sword on next to you. You can explain some of this stuff.
So, okay, for me, out of the 3, I think they're all just,
Yeah.
B is probably going to have to be my number 1.
I mean, real quick, what proof do you think C is?
Minimum.
Minimum.
It has to be 80 to be bourbon.
It has to be. I mean, yeah. I mean, it has to be 80 to be a bourbon.
But if
They're saying
it's not a
bourbon.
bourbon, it could be a 60 proof.
That's what I'm asking about.
Yeah.
Are you guys sure that's bourbon?
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. We got one guy going
Yeah.
on there, man. I
What-
can't lie to it.
Well,
I'm
get
kidding.
closer
I'm
and
kidding.
tell us. Because I mean, can you see a proof on it? Don't tell us what it is, but can you see a proof?
Qualification
Yeah, I
on
see a proof
whiskey.
on it.
Is there a proofing on whiskey that has to be? Or
What is it? American, Canadian, Yugoslavian? I mean, come on.
Is there a
American
standard on
bourbon has to be 80, right?
Well, bourbon
Oh,
whiskey?
not
Whiskey.
Oh.
Can it be?
can be anything, as Fireball would tell you.
It doesn't say bourbon on the front.
Oh my God, what's it say on the back?
So
Is that C?
Doesn't even have a back label, so that's what we're fucking working with.
Beams A-Star?
It says it on the bottle.
I know which one this is.
You do? Oh, there brought it.
I brought, okay, my brother-in-law.
Hey,
Morgan's
you got
all.
me out of the pit.
Oh, the one that hates you?
Shit.
You're drinking stuff the guy
No.
that hates you?
No, not
He's
that one.
poisonous.
Well, maybe.
That's funny.
He was responsible for cleaning up this wreck. And
Car wreck?
no,
Starting really bad.
supply truck.
Did this shit come out of a crash?
Distributor, yeah, a
A
distributor,
whiskey crash?
a distributor truck.
Oh, big deal. Okay.
So he was responsible for cleaning it up. And they said, he had a lot of help.
Oh, I bet.
So he brought that by, and I looked at it and I told him, I said, I got a bottle with your name on it. So it says, read it off, Thompson.
Oh God.
So I brought that, but I also brought something else.
Okay.
All right,
Oh, you did. So you're telling.
Oh, the
So,
camera guys are going
I brought a
crazy over
good
there.
one,
But we don't know
and
which
and I
one.
brought
True.
fucking
We do,
trash.
but
That's true. We
Well,
don't
I
know which
tell you,
one. We
C's
don't know
the
which one.
trash. I can't believe if there's a Knob Creek 9 year in there. I can't believe it's not blowing. I mean, I can't believe it's just not.
Let's see what we got.
Yeah, are we even gonna go around like?
We'll go around after.
Okay. Well, real quick,
But Knob
mine's
Creek
BAC. I'm just gonna say that BAC and B is the hottest, I think.
I agree.
I agree.
Dan?
I was ABC.
A, B,
Well, I
C?
wasn't even C. I just AB.
A, B.
There you
Yeah.
go. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
That's.
Thompson.
Oh my God! That wasn't a crash. That wasn't a car crash.
Truck crash.
80 proof.
That's what I had initially, and then I put 60 up there in the corner.
The whiskeys in this fine American blend were produced with extreme care by expertly skilled craftsmen before blending with finest quality whiskeys. What? Yep, that's kind of like that damn Kentucky Gentleman shit. It's very,
So it's a bourbon.
it's very obscure. No, it is not a bourbon.
It's not a
Absolutely
bourbon.
not. That's a turd. That's a turd.
Should have left it on the highway.
So we had a turd.
B.
That's what I wrote. Triple.
B is Knob Creek 9, 100 proof.
I got 100 proof right on.
92. Nice job, Cody.
I'm surprised that that wasn't a little better, although it was the favorite. I'm not surprised about that.
It's also a good product.
That is a Beam product, that's correct. And A is the Weeder.
90 proof.
That was before they
French lick.
actually went. That's before they became bottled in
They
bonds.
still produce the 90 proof weeder though.
Is this French lick?
I thought they were doing away with this in the name of the William Dalton.
They still make it.
Oh well.
That's the 90 proof weeder.
90 proof Weeder.
Oh, okay. W-H-E.
And it is a straight bourbon, yeah. But the William Dalton is 1,000 times better than that, and it's quite a bit older, more complex. I thought they replaced the Weeder with William Dalton.
They have a bottle in bond. There's a 100 proof weeder out there, but
The-
the 90 proof they're still making it. They're still
Really? Why? Cheaper price? I mean,
We got people come in and ask for it. I want the 90. I don't want the other one.
the William Dalton is the
Yeah.
100 proof bottle and bond wheat, but
I guess 86 on that one. 86, 92. And I put
it was
the-
actually 100 also. Or no, it was 90. I'm sorry.
I thought.
Sorry, it was 90.
I thought it was full road.
So where do you get Knob Creek
I was
number
at
9?
4 proof.
Anywhere.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Rager's got it. Hell, they had fucking 8 cases of it at Greenville when we were there.
You buy the spirits from us.
Would they have had it yesterday or Tuesday?
You can't buy this as French Lick. He
About-
said, "Where do you get the Knob?"
About party time? Party time?
Yeah,
You walk that fast.
Rager has this. Rager's got 12 year out there.
They had so when we stopped at the Greenwood or the Greenville, they had it. They had the 12 year. They had, and you pulled a handle.
A handle of Buffalo Trace.
Yeah. Keep on.
So, typically, Knob Creek
It was here last week.
year.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, but this is a blend too. You don't get like if we bring in like a banger Knob Creek, it's a single barrel. It's 10 years old. It's and it's not 100 proof. It's 110, 120 proof. So not quite barrel proof. They do proof those down a little bit, I think. But that just goes to show you, I swear, if I had my car here, I could go grab. It'd be cool to do a comparison. It's night and day from a Knob Creek single barrel that's at least 9 or 10 years old to that blend, because it does not even taste, man. I mean, I don't know.
It's obvious against that.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. I thought it would be. But I'm also I drink on the daily a much higher proof, and not necessarily something older, but I'm just used to a higher proof in general than 100, you know. But anyway, it was great. I mean, they're always great. Everything's always great. We always have such good ones. So.
Very cool, I thought.
Anybody Anybody else want to weigh in? Come on.
Yep, yeah. Turd. She was a turd. And actually, on the nose of B, I said it was weak. I wasn't getting much.
I thought so too. But it came later for me. Kind of like an after effect, you know, like breathing it in, you could feel it, but it took a while.
Very, even the palate is very subtle. Yeah. I'd mix it. I would drink. I'd probably more likely mix that than drink it straight.
But you know what?
B or A?
B, not straight. And the weeder, I don't know what my opinion is on it.
Which is A, right?
I want to
Yeah.
like it, but
It's really, it's on the other side of mustard.
It is. You're right.
When I go back and smell A again, though, it's real subtle, but I kind of like it, man. It's real. It doesn't burn my nose, and it's just different than but B is my favorite for sure.
But I'm telling you what, man. You take that B, even at 9 years old, single barrel. Don't cut it down to 100. It'd be awesome.
but I think that's the case with a lot of the stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you know, they're trying to make $1, don't? I mean, you know.
Why are they cutting it down to 100?
Supply cannot even come close to meeting demand when it comes to anything old and barrel proof.
They
Like
just
it
add water to cut it, or what?
Oh yeah, that's all you can add to bourbon, and it still be a bourbon.
Say you go from 50 bottles at 100, 30 proof. You cut it down to 80 proof. All of a sudden, you've not quite doubled your production, your bottle count.
The
Simply just money.
I don't know if this is a problem with bourbon to me, but
Proof B, by the way.
it can be as high as
the barrel.
It can be as high as it comes out of a barrel.
There is no limit on the
No,
top.
it
There's
cannot.
a
I mean,
limit to it going into a barrel.
yeah.
Liquid fruits can go up in the barrel.
Really?
As water evaporates.
To me, the problem with bourbon is this: like, you can run a perfectly good 9-year-old barrel of Knob Creek by watering it down to 100 proof and stretching this for the almighty dollar. But the reason they can stretch that for the almighty dollar is there's enough people out there that are, and it's constantly, like, more people are getting into bourbon every day. So they can sell that. Well, we'll sit here and taste it and go, man, that's gross, man. Give me a store pick that's barrel proof and 10 years old. But for every one of me that's a snob like that, there's 10 new people getting into it. That, you know what I mean? I mean, that's the thing. They don't know that's, and it is a good entry bourbon like this. Everybody says, well, what's something good to get somebody? It's the Old Forester 100 proof. It's the Basil Hayden. It's this. It's, It's like there's so many people, because bourbon is so huge now, that there's so many people just trying to get into it that, they're going to sell that. Whether you're mixing it, but for somebody, I mean, no bullshit, for somebody like, well, we're all trending that way. I mean, for us, it's pretty fucking lackluster. We're not going to go.
Ooh, and all over.
Yeah.
It's
Whereas, somebody just getting into it, and again, there's 10 of them for every one of me. So I understand why they do it, but in my opinion, they're running really good juice. And that's I mean, that's just me being selfish at that point.
I agree with it. I mean, they could have a Weller.
Wouldn't the price of those bottles go way up? If you
They would, but then you wouldn't be able to get them, and not as many. So that's the thing. Is like bourbon's so big that everybody's into it. Bourbon, that's my point. Is it's so big that everybody's into it, right? You see a 9-year.
Don't want to like it.
Yeah, and you see a 9-year age statement on it. You can go get this in any store. Okay.
Yeah.
It's probably $50, right? And
Man, what changed the attitude of bourbon? I just watched the documentary the other night that Cody told me about neat.
that's for
What
episode
changed-
63. We can't even.
Seriously, I want to know. I'd like to just talk about what changed the attitude of bourbon from the 70s and 80s.
Can tell you exactly
2000s.
what changed it. I can tell you exactly what changed it, and you don't even have to watch a documentary. I can tell you why it went down the way it went down, and I can tell you why it came back up bigger than ever the way it came back up. And in short, it's because in the 60s and 70s, America was consumed with clear drink, vodka, gins. That was what everybody was doing. That's what the ladies smoking their friggin' Virginia Slims were drinking vodka tonics. Bourbon was
smelly, wasn't
Bourbon was the bastard.
it? Wasn't smelly.
Bourbon was the bastard at that time. You know, I mean, and in the
I have a
late
theory,
90s,
man.
early 2000s.
I have a theory that they wanted to do those clear ones because when they kissed each other, they didn't have that.
Well, maybe. I mean, maybe that's right. I don't know, but it was just that's just kind of the way. I don't know a way to describe it. But like, it was just more of the cocktail hour and the clear liquor movement. I mean, that's just what it was. And there were a lot of flavored things, and then wine coolers came out. I mean, when was the last time you saw a fucking wine cooler?
Yeah.
You know, now it's all seltzers and stuff. But I mean, it's just like, you know, it's
Remember the two old guys out in the wine cooler?
Bartles and
You got her,
James.
buddy.
Yeah.
You got her.
You know, so many of those wine coolers are actually made out of malt beverage.
Is that right?
Yeah.
They're actually beers. They're flavored beers. Yeah.
What? I grew up with those two guys.
It's
Bartles
been
and
10 years
Yeah.
ago.
Those were kind
It was
they
like
were-
a beer
they were
bottle, but it was
mini
blue.
commercials.
Yeah, they were.
It wasn't
Yeah.
a beer, I don't think.
They
And
did
it
the
had
hammer
texture
roll.
on it like
They
chicken
did.
tacos.
A beer bottle, but it was blue.
And it was a malt liquor.
Wasn't Zima.
But it was something in that
A
kind.
little more sophisticated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yes.
talking about?
Anyway.
You know what I'm talking about.
Anywho,
So, anywho, the rep,
Yep.
like us, subscribe.
Hit that subscribe button.
Tune in
This is
for
the best episode ever, man. I
about
enjoyed
here.
it.
The best episode ever.
Best episode ever, right?
Woo! Hey, and we still gotta go to the moon.
Yes, we're going, baby.
We're gonna be on the moon in August.
We're going to be the first people on the moon.
Yeah, we are. We really will.
The first ones ever of all time.
Like, you guys will love it.
I'm gonna. Hey, I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna stop off at Musk's Roadster. Jump Shoddy.
Don't panic.
All
Love you guys.
right. We love you.
See you
We're
next
hungry.
week.
We'll see you next